Welcome back to Bloodlords, everyone. Hee hee, ha ha, ho ho. We're here for a bad time, and a long time
Yeah.
simultaneously. Uh, After all, we've only got eternity to see our dreams come to fruition. Unless I have anything to say about it, of course. Uh, in our last session, we ended a bit early, just because people were tired and didn't want to do cool, fun things with people gone. So uh, we made our way to the northern city of Lead here in Geb, seeking out who is responsible for the attack on your ascension. You're being raised to positions of power. Uh, Both Simitu just straight up telling you to come to Lead, as well as some circumstantial evidence, a general idea that the shadow ash used in the ritual was perhaps smuggled from Lead to Mekatar. Seems to be your best leads to go on at the moment. And so, you guys made your way to the city, making use of Bloodlord Arcale. Almost said the wrong name. Really going through my notes, you realize how many names I wrote that start with a V, and I really need to diversify. Um,
V
so,
is a good starting letter
it's
for
such
names.
a great starting letter for names, but like 5 or 6 important NPCs in this story have all started with V. And I'm like, maybe I'm getting them confused. Uh, Bloodlord Arcale, Vesperith Arcale, whose job is to effectively just oversee your guys' work and make sure you don't hide anything that you are supposed to turn in evidence-wise. Uh, she
If we
teleported you
would
guys
do
here for
that.
free because she's a good friend, I suppose, or at least, I mean, since you met her, she has been pushing for a good relationship between you all. So she, at the very least, seems committed to seeing that through. And upon teleporting here, Amira immediately went power hungry and started telling people that they're bloodlords.
Yes.
I
Because
don't,
we're bloodlords.
you know what? I don't know why I said that as if that should be a detriment to you. It's really not. And through your announcement, you were invited to a meeting with the city's leadership, as they called themselves, heading to a very sort of fine dining restaurant deep near the center of the city. You met with 2 members of the War Master Council, its leader, Vorwind Iceblood, and its sort of strategist, Aclira Ironminded. The 2 of them welcomed you to the city, had a lovely meal that some of you did not partake in, uh, shared some of the information about what had happened back in Mekatar, and also shared what you were here in the city for. They offered you their assistance, while at the same time basically saying, yeah, I mean, what you're looking for, we don't have any notes on, so best of luck. Uh,
Very useful.
very useful. And notably, I believe their leader, Vorwind, turned out to be the one of the first people in a very long time that Amira was wholly unable to read. But we are picking session back up after you guys finish your sort of late luncheon with them. It's about 3 in the afternoon at this point as the pair of them get up and leave the restaurant. There's still quite a lot of food and drink here that you guys seem to be welcome to continue to consume if you would like. But you're also free to sort of leave and begin going about your own business.
Um, Queek, the man with the notes.
Let me pull them up. Pull them up.
Where do what's our current needs?
Okay, when you say current leads, do you mean the ones we discovered back in Mekatar, or the ones for lead?
Just
because we don't have any for lead yet.
okay, we don't have any for lead.
We don't have any specifically for the city of Lead. The only persons of interest that we've met are the duo brothers and Vorwind and Aclira. Those are the only people we've met. We haven't started investigating anything yet. We are starting fresh.
I guess, do we just hit the pavement? Or
always gather information.
Yeah, like that's what I meant by like hit the pavement, is just start walking around asking people.
Well, where are we gonna stay?
I feel like I got that.
Yeah, we do have Planar Palace.
In the urchin hovels, Kashmi knows.
Yeah.
I believe Kashmi still has a network of children here. That Lead was where it first began for Kashmi.
I think so.
Yes. Oh God, I'm gonna come home to the children's and I'm gonna give them all of the delicious snacks.
I am not going to stay in an urchin hovel.
I have a home in every port. So I feel like it may not be a hovel, it might be a home.
Let me rephrase the question to Jericho. Mr. GM.
Yes.
Since we are such politically powerful people now, were accommodations offered to us last session, or are there residences set aside for people of our standing?
Notably, no accommodation was offered to you.
Okay.
And Lead is not a place that has something like what Mekatar has, where it has the buildings built to be homes for people of importance. Lead really doesn't have that. Lead's a military city.
Yeah, I was just about to say it's a true military city.
There are some very nice hotels you guys would know of at this point. I mean, you could always go see like what's going on with Lauren's house, since you caused a lot of damage to it last time.
Is there a reason we can't just use Planar Palace?
There is not.
No, there's not.
If you guys are comfortable with Planar Palace, you certainly may.
We might want to be careful with where we stick the door.
Well, I also have a home in every port if we want to stay in like a home. It's only 24 hours, but like I feel like that buys us enough time to do stuff.
Yeah. Ashmi could basically spend some downtime here while people begin investigating, or just before that to seek out people. Certainly, there would be people willing to house individuals of importance, such as yourselves. A place here in Lead, at the very least, a number of the academy professors for the different schools would be more than happy, probably, to host distinguished, newly ascended bloodlords.
Well, I don't think where we're staying in Lead is too big of a deal right now.
Okay. All right, then I won't make any note of it.
Unless Jericho thinks it's a big deal about where we're staying and we need to decide upon it.
No, not really. Like, if that's one of the things, if you guys really care about it, happy. But you guys have enough ways between Kashmi's home in every port, Kashmi's Planar Palace, simply the hotels and your guys' abundant wealth, that we can sort of handwave that if we desire.
Okay.
Most important.
One other thing, Jericho. Lord Vorwind and the Lich Aclira, they knew who we were.
They did
We
indeed.
revealed ourselves to the guard. Could I do a roll to see how long it would be before our identities are disseminated amongst the more lower ranking members of LED?
Hmm.
And could I make a case for warfare lore since it's LED specifically?
Ooh.
Go ahead and give me a recall knowledge roll here.
Okay.
Okay. I think, Mahari, you think on it, and you probably assume that anyone who's in an important position, the War Master Council seem to know of you pretty much immediately. Anyone who would be in a similar position, so probably members of the Iron Crown as well, probably already know. The people under their command will probably find out relatively quickly. But in your perspective, it'd be like, hey, pay attention for these folks for X reason, whether to be hospitable to them or antagonistic towards them, because they're bloodlords. Beyond that, I mean, it comes down to gossip. That could spread very quickly or very slowly, depending on the individuals involved. But speaking of you, Mahari, before we get to any boots on the ground sort of rolling, as you guys are discussing your next steps here in the restaurant still, will you go ahead and give me a blind will save?
Sure. Do I receive any of my ridiculously large amount of bonuses to this save?
Fuck if I know.
Okay, is it a divine effect? Is it an emotion effect? Do I get either one of those bonuses?
Give me half a second here. Gotta
Okay.
check one thing.
You said blind.
Yes, indeed. You would get the bonus for this being divine.
Okay.
However, I will say you can choose not to take that bonus if you would like to.
Every time I've given this decision in this campaign, I always choose the wrong thing. God damn it. God damn it. Well, every other time I've chosen not to take it, so this time I'll decide to take it.
Okay.
Blind. Here we go. Blind. I don't like that, Jericho.
You guys may continue.
Oh. Okay, well, if that's the case, then Amira will just start gather information.
Sure.
I think, yeah, Amira will probably go like high class gather information, like start doing the round on any other bloodlords that. Actually, all the bloodlords were at the bombing, so
and I will
I
say
guess
you
we
do know
probably already talked to them.
the most important bloodlord, this city's ruler, was Lord Hakejet, and Lord Hakejet fucking bit it in the bombing.
Yeah.
Lord Hakejet.
Oh, that's Those two people we had dinner with, are either of them? Well, okay, no, it's not like Hakejet was like the mayor or whatever.
He effectively was. Yeah. So,
Well,
go ahead.
the question I have is, are either of those two we had lunch with, are they like in position to claim the throne, so to speak?
I see. So to give a reminder of sort of Led's specific political structure, Lord Hakajet was the leader of the city.
Yes.
His council that he built around him, basically his cabinet, is called the Iron Crown. Vorwind Iceblood, who is the leader of the War Master Council, which is what directly leads the army, is a member of the Iron Crown.
Okay.
So one of the guys you met is absolutely on the council of people who directly supported Lord Hakajet, and you guys are well aware, because it's really not a secret to anyone, that the War Master Council has been trying to take power in Led for themselves for decades.
Hmm. The whole
So,
situation's fucked.
To answer your question, yes, Amira, both of them are in a position to try and take power.
Okay. Okay. Well, either way though, Amira is like going around to the rich and important people, and remember I do have fucking Party Crasher, so I can just kind of like kick the door in and be like, "Hey, hi, new Bloodlord here. Let me chat you guys up."
Yeah. Do you think you would, like, be going, because this is such a weird city, it's like, here's your academies, and then here's your military bases, and then some nice places here and there. Do you think you'd be, like, going and kicking in doors to lectures or experiment halls at any of the academies and trying to talk to sort of higher standing professors there? Do you think you'd be going to, like, the courthouse of the city and trying to talk to some of the people in charge there? Or do you truly think you'd be, like, trying to seek out the sort of fewer and further between high class, not nobility, but
Yeah.
the people who have too much free time and too much money on their hands?
Yeah, I guess, I mean, maybe actually, sorry, the military council thing that was trying to take power in the city.
Mhm.
I would try to seek out people who belong to that council, are connected to that council, or who are actively opposed to that council and might know stuff about it.
Okay, sure.
I don't know where that falls within all that kind of stuff.
I got it. Go ahead and give me your gather information roll here.
Okay.
Now I have to delete my note that read, Amira kicks in the door of the rich and says, "What's up, bitches?"
No,
Amira
I'm still
might
doing
still be
that.
doing that.
The night is still young.
Can Sumi come with you?
If you want to.
What up, bitches?
And I do,
Your
of course,
glowering bodyguard at your back.
Amira, I believe you have the feat that allows you to gather information in half the time.
Yes.
So, I think what I like to do with this is you can either give me 2 rolls, or you can take, like, normal full time, and I will apply a lower DC to your roll.
I'll make 2 rolls.
Sure.
Sorry, I guess I could have just done keep higher or whatever, but here comes
that's
another
fine.
one.
It's easier to keep track of when I see 2. You should have taken the other offer, Amira.
Rude.
Really? That bad? Can I... Please, let me do the hero point, please.
No.
No.
Your diplomacy modifier is fucking high enough as is.
But I mean, the knight's so young, and if she's willing to burn a hero point now, think of all the fuckery that you could do to her. I mean, I feel like really it's for your benefit that she's making that offer.
Exactly.
Hey, Jericho, I got an idea you might like. Make it a deal with the devil. Allow her the reroll, but if it doesn't beat it by at least 6, she has to take the lower result and still loses the hero point.
No.
No, it's fine. It's fine, guys. It's fine.
We're gonna keep the roll.
Can I
So if you would like to be aiding instead of making your own roll, Sumi, you certainly may. You would
I'll make my
effectively...
own roll too.
Yeah, you can go make your own roll. Sumi, if you are aiding, you'd only really be able to aid Amira's second roll, since Amira just talks to people very fast.
And what would I be using to aid?
Diplomacy.
Perception? Diplomacy. Okay. Just checking.
Kashmi,
Amira,
gathering
you said
information
you
should be
were-
blind, please. Unless you are attempting to
Are-
aid.
Are all three of you
I
trying
aided and I
to gather
succeeded.
information at the same time of the same thing?
They just followed me. I don't know. I'm sorry.
So, we know
Okay.
Sumi is aiding. Kashmi, were you trying to sort of gather similar information? Did you have other information you wanted to try and gather?
So real talk, I wasn't really paying attention because my kid showed up. And so all I heard was Amira start immediately failing diplomacy rolls. And I figured whatever it was probably pretty fucking important. So I'm going to do whatever the team needs me to do.
Well, everyone's just sort
With
of
my
gathering
diplomacy.
information right now on things.
Got it.
So, Amira...
Do you want me to roll an
I think
actual
Kim,
gather information, or do you want me to do just the blind diplomacy I sent you?
Go ahead, Allie.
Oh, I was gonna say, Kim, maybe since you have the Urchin Network, you could use the Urchin Network to pick up rumors on the street, whereas like Amira is going to like the important people. So like
Oh, yeah,
maybe
for sure.
there's stuff on the street that the important people haven't heard.
Yeah, I think I have a talk in the street thing too. I have to find it.
Yes, you can do gather information in half the time, just like Amira. So I will give you the same offer I gave Amira. Kashmi, do you want to just do the one roll and have a lower DC to sort of represent spending a bit longer asking questions, or do you just want to roll twice?
You should take the lower DC because I took the second roll and it went badly.
I think gameplay wise, Kashmi would spend a significant amount of time connecting with her urchins,
Sure.
but like as many urchins as possible.
Yeah.
So would that be a longer amount of time, or would that be a double roll?
I
'Cause
think we
it's
can say
multiple
longer
children.
amount of time if we want to say the first part of that time for you is sort of reconnecting to your urchin network.
Okay, I'm giving them so many toys and candies and treats, and I'm telling them where the planar palace is, and they can just stay there.
Very nice. I will also remind us generally that we don't really have a time limit on this, so
Oh, that's
there's
true.
not really a need to rush. We can sort of take our time.
That's true.
Mahari, what would you like to do with your time here?
I would like to not mosey, but gather information from the
Mosey.
lower ranks of the troops present. You know, the soldiers themselves, the sergeants, maybe a few low-ranking officers who are a bit down on their luck.
Sure. Yeah. All right. I also think... fuck. Go ahead and give me your gather information roll, Mahari.
Okay.
I also think I'm going to, due to some circumstances and situations of what's going on in lead and the like, I'm actually going to say generally gathering information will be taking a bit longer than normal.
Okay.
So Amira and Kashmi, your thing will still work where you cut it in half. So you'll have the same thing where you can do 2 rolls or take a lower DC. But because of the situation in lead, and also partly the fact that just everyone here is undead and does not like to operate at a fast capacity, gathering information will take a bit more time.
Oh my god, I fucking hate people with no sense of urgency.
It really is difficult because we're just like as players, we're like normal humans and we're
Right.
operating on normal human time, but it's so hard to remember. No, these people take months to do anything.
Yeah, truly, Geb is the place where someone will take a decade to make an important decision. So a lot of things, it feels so weird to sort of break the normal Pathfinder mechanics of like, yeah, gather information takes 2 hours. To be like, no, because people are going to be like, what's the deal? Why do we need to talk so quickly? Let's, have a meal. Let's walk and talk. There's a lovely festival going on put on by the celebrants, so let's go take a look at that and just sort of chatter while we're at it. And tell me your entire fucking life story, and I'll tell you mine before we get to anything important. And then truly the number of undead who talk slowly because they haven't quite gotten the hold of the fact that they have a ton of time. So they purposely try to drag out the time they spend by talking slower. Though that's like a new undead faux pas that probably is one of the most infuriating things you'd come across. But
If we get a slow French-speaking undead, it's it for him. It's it.
So what I will say,
again.
Amira, your second roll was a natural 1. Because your modifier is so high, though,
It's a regular failure.
it's only a regular failure in this case.
Funny.
For what you are seeking. Okay. Mahara, you're talking to some sort of rank and file, at least like a step above the just created mindless soldiers. Kashmir, you're
Yeah,
talking
he would-
to urchins. Sorry, go ahead, Mahari.
Yeah, the sentient undead's rank and file.
Right. And then Amira, you are specifically looking for people that have connections in some way to Master Council. Okay.
Mhm.
All right. Yeah, we've got some things off of that for sure. We will go ahead and start. Mahari. Mahari, you sort of are going around talking to some rank and file here and there. You eventually would come across. You would probably find yourself spending a bit of time here in the dead market as the day progresses on. Your nose sort of filling heavily with the smell of incense, a bit sort of sweeter smoke, as well as a similar smell of cooked meat. Large open air market where you see primarily piles of corpses for sale. Some of them, nicer merchants, have them like lined up sort of on displays, fully labeled with prices, and others have just full on piles with a little picket sign that says like 5 gold, 1 corpse. And then like a bucket to throw coins into. Wandering around, you see a number of people with like a weapon at their hip, some soldier garb on, chatting here and there. A number of ghouls, especially, like going and just tossing coins and buying low-rank corpses that they will immediately begin to devour. You spend some time beginning to chat with people. Are you looking for any specific information here? Are you just trying to get a feeling for the situation here in Lead?
3 things actually.
Okay.
One, the feeling of the situation in lead. Any particular discontent among the troops for key figures, and the third one is any orders that might have come down from the higher ups that make no sense.
Gotcha. I will say you can focus on one of them at this time.
Let's go start with the third one. Orders that make no sense.
Orders that make no sense. Sure. Sorry, one moment. All right. Sort of just making. Let me actually ask you this. I'm sorry, I'm asking too many questions as I think on this. And this question will be posed
Okay.
to everyone, so all of you can think your answers. Are you going to make it known to the people you are conversing with your station?
Amira will.
I figured as much.
But I was just answering the question.
I know. That's why I said I'm going to ask the rest of you as much as asking Mahari right now.
Oh, sorry.
For this first inquiry, I'll say no. Would it help if I give you context in how I framed the question?
Sure.
So, find a group or a few of the rank and file, putting up with the bullshit of the higher ups. Be like, yeah, I've heard they've been doing some strange crap lately. Or at least that's what's in the rumor mill. Is there any truth to that? Things that just, hackle the spinal column. Buy him a drink.
What are you talking about? What are you hearing that's wackadoodle-doo shit happening?
I love Jericho voices.
Oh man, I almost started doing a voice myself, but I'm not going to. Oh,
No, I really fucking don't. That's, you ask now, I'm asking because I don't. So would.
Oh, they're fighting with each other.
Oh,
Countermanding each other, just making our lives miserable.
I mean, I don't know if you haven't got the memo. You seem kind of like you're new here, though. Someone paid good money for you to have that kind of shit on you, but none of us really have a life here. That's why we're, you know. So it can't really
Fair
make
enough.
life difficult if you don't have one. You know what I'm saying?
Know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true. Can I get you another drink?
Sure. Like drops the corpse that he just tore the throat out of. Yeah, there's a good pile over there, I think. Let's go try that. Have you had any of the corpses around here before?
Not around here in particular. You
Oh.
got any good
Oh,
recommendations?
you're new blood. Well,
Yes.
maybe not new blood. How new is your blood?
Oh, it's not that new.
Oh, so you've been at this for a while. You're long time dead. You
Yeah.
just wake up recently? I mean, why don't you? Your information's kind of all over the place, buddy.
Well, I'm new to lead. Just got here.
Oh,
Heard some contradictory
oh, you're
things.
new to the city. I see how it is. Well, I'll tell you this: don't let anyone catch you. I don't know, rumor milling that things are funky between the higher ups. It's a good way to find your ass higher than your head. After you get bisected.
Oh shit. So they don't just send you to a shitty post. They just
Well, yeah. What kind of punishment is it if you've got enough time that whenever it ends, you're still gonna have eternity? There's no
Plus
real
they leave you
punishment
there
in that,
for
is there?
eternity.
Yeah,
I
okay, but that's a
mean-
waste of resources.
That's true. Speaking of people,
Yeah,
rumor
I'll take that
milling.
corpse right there. Thank you. Want a bite?
Speaking of
Rifle
Speaking
karate,
of people,
nice.
yeah. Speaking of people, rumor milling. I mean, I'm new here, so didn't know. But has anybody else been doing it?
I mean, if you're looking for like true rumor milling, then I'd recommend checking out the day market. Or go to Glimmerbanks. She's got a great meat pie. And talks to a number of people. If she's not at her shop, then just check nearby alleys. If you're looking for something a bit more reliable, if you want like, an information broker, then see if you can find Lara Esbach. Bit harder to find, but she's typically pretty reliable.
All right, now, is there any particular way to find her without just going around shooting my mouth off?
First of all, your voice is getting really funny. I don't think you should have taken that bite a minute ago. But you got 2 eyes still, from what I can see. I recommend using them. Or, doing like you do with me and just talk to people. You'll find her eventually. Word gets around. If you're looking for information, if you don't find her, she'll find you eventually at some point. As long as you got money. Do you have money? It's probably important. She deals in information, so you'd have to buy it from her. And she can sniff out a poor person.
Damn.
What's a good unit of measurement?
I
Probably
can
over the
smell
whole
your
city.
poverty on you.
So if you're broke, then tough shit.
All right. Well, thanks for talking to me. Here, have another corpse on me.
Oh, don't mind if I do. He will take you to like a more expensive corpse vendor in that case.
And how much? Whoa! How much? How much we talking?
I wouldn't go to like the priciest ones, but would go to one that would cost upwards of like 10, 15 gold pieces.
I'll get him a 15 gold corpse. He was useful.
Hey. All right. Lara's definitely gonna come find you. Have a good one.
Oh, I didn't get your name.
Oh,
Randall.
Evan.
my name's Merg. With a V.
M-U-R... Verg.
No, Merg. With a V.
Merg with a V.
Jericho, spell that, please.
V-M-E-R-G. Merg. With a V.
Right.
And is this a ghoul or a skeleton?
This is a dwarf. This is
It's
a
a regular
zombie
dwarf? Oh, a zombie dwarf. Okay.
Yeah.
Dwarf I've seen in 15 level.
Merg walks off.
Merg with a V.
Merg with a V, yes, I'm sorry.
No, it's good. It's wonderful.
Lara Esbach, L-A-R-A,
L-A-R-R-A.
and then E-S-B-A-C-K.
E-S-P-A-K.
Oh, come on.
Esbach. All right.
And the other name he gave you was Glimmerbanks.
Now that sounds like a. He said it was a shop. What did he? I'm assuming I could have gotten what kind of shop it was. Like, what did it deal in?
Well, he specifically said Glimmerbanks pies.
Okay, so it's a pie shop.
And that is in the dead market. He would point you in the direction of it.
Okay.
Ashmi,
Thanks for more.
Yes.
you spend a bit of time reestablishing your rumor network, going around finding a bunch of the children that you haven't seen in many months, A good number of them may have originally followed you to Mekatar when you left Led, or at least followed you sort of back home towards Grey Dirge at that time, because after you guys left Led for the first time was when the wedding happened. So, a bit smaller than the network was last you were here, but hey, there's always more children to find.
Jesus Christ. Ah.
Look, this is not a good place. This is not a happy place. Unless you're Merg, then I think you're pretty happy.
With a V.
With a V, yes.
With a V.
Merg with a V. It's important. But you go around sort of reestablishing connections. And I think you would at some point, Kashmi, find a sort of group of your children that you have recruited over time just outside of a, like, it kind of looks like a housing district, and in one of the alleys, a bunch of the kids are sort of gathered up, seated in the muck and squalor, with a older, looks to be human, sort of a poofy shock of white hair, ghost. The quill stuck between or behind one of his eyes and big circular glasses, and he seems to be telling them a story as you arrived.
I'll hold back for a second to observe.
Yeah. You see the probably like 8 or so kids that are listening, fully enraptured in his story, which I think as you hold back, you quickly realize isn't so much a story and is more so a just long-winded biography of the ancient Aslanti people, given with all of the sort of dry intonation of a college lecturer.
Can I vibe check him?
Sure, give me a sense motive check. You immediately clock this guy as like, oh yeah, he was a researcher, probably, like, full on, spent his life in a library, probably died in a library, and it's just wants to pour knowledge on people. And unfortunately, these kids don't know well enough or have too much time on their hands and are perfectly happy to listen.
So is he like an adult?
Yes.
Like hanging around with orphans?
Mm-hmm.
Well, okay, but he's providing them entertainment.
Let's be fair,
In the form
most of
of
the
lectures.
orphans are undead too, and so who knows what their actual age is.
I don't even know how I cannot even allow myself to comprehend that thought.
Yeah,
that
just
opens
don't.
up a whole can of worms that fucks my brain.
Welcome to Bloodlords, everything sucks here. We just kind of ignore the parts that our brain doesn't want to comprehend.
Then I will, with some surging, go in and like put my hand out and say, "Oh my gosh, it's so good to meet you," and not actually introduce myself, but have him introduce himself.
Oh, well. Oh, it's so good to meet you as well. Welcome to my little alleyway. I take it you are here to listen as well?
I actually have this friend who tells me that story all the time.
Really? Tell me, who would this friend be? Are they a fellow scholar, or do they just know stories and myths? I simply must meet anyone who has knowledge of the ancients.
I would love so much to introduce you, but she has overslept and will not get out of fucking bed to come to session.
Nyx is actually sick. Yeah, that's why she's not here.
Okay.
Well, then I take it back. I now I feel
She's
bad.
sick and not here.
Okay, so I have a friend named Aranth, and she would love to meet you.
Ah, I see. Um, sort of looks around the ends of the alleyway. Is she here currently?
I mean, I think she probably would be.
Ah, yes. The pleasure is mine. Silly me, I forgot to give my name, didn't I? Jacob Krish, at your service. Krish.
Can I get that in chat?
God.
Mr. Krish, how did you come to be an alleyway purveyor? A patron of stories, if you will.
Well, funny you should ask that question. I was actually never one for alleyways myself. I was always one who was a bit more into spending time with my books and by candlelight enjoying a good story and bibliography. And, making sure everything was properly sorted, going over my notes.
Sorry, yes.
Yes.
He's an academic when he likes reading bibliographies.
Oh, yeah.
Only an academic.
Unfortunately, I had a run-in once. Well, not... I suppose it was a run-in, as I was running at the time. I was searching for my copy of Aeon Ascendant. Have you heard of that tome?
I will nod like I absolutely have heard of this tome.
Yes.
And then side-eye Aranth and see if Aranth is also nodding.
I think Aranth, that I don't want to, say her character's actions for her, but I can't tell if she'd really like this guy or would absolutely detest him.
I think
She would detest
Aranth,
him.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think Aranth detests everybody.
You know what? Fair enough.
But I think that she is. I don't know. I like to think that she's engaged enough in the activity that we're
Sure.
doing to play along.
Yeah, I will.
But like with the most minimalist of efforts.
I think Aranth would then in this case sort of similarly give a polite nod as you, but would like
Or like
side-eye
a go
you.
on hand.
Yeah, and you would hear over the telepathic bond and be like, I didn't have that tome in my library. If you know that tome, then you know it. The contents inside of it were very important for answering what, Aslanti divine rituals were the primary catalysts used. So I was having a debate, and I needed to check my notes to make sure that I could thoroughly crush him under my heel.
Oh my.
Unfortunately, he was a step ahead of me, and the explosives he had planted brought my arguments crumbling down around me. And, the rubble got cleared, and houses have been built. The books are all gone. So, now I sit here in this alleyway.
This is the lamest story I've ever heard in my entire life. And then Kashmir's going to realize that she said that out loud. And say, for such an eloquent storyteller, such as yourself.
Well,
why haven't you gone back to your studies?
He sort of gestures at the buildings around him. I am bound here, as I am bound to the place of my demise, and, my studies no longer exist here, so here I sit.
Oh my god, what's your unfinished business? Do you have unfinished business?
Yes, that is my existence as a ghost. I thought it would be obvious, but Aeon Ascendant, the tome I was seeking out when I was so rudely detonated, it was right near me, I swear. It was in at least one of 4 nearby stacks. It was right there. I was going to find it.
Oh, can I ask you a question?
Certainly. It would be my joy to answer.
You seem to be doing a pretty good job, taking care of these kids and like giving them things to learn. Like,
Yes, the
I know you're stuck here, but
rapscallions.
your afterlife has purpose. I
I
mean,
didn't realize they were still here.
I could find your book and let you be free, or I could employ you and build you a different little library of other books so that you can give them more things to learn and know. What do you want?
Well, if you're offering, my hands are tied. I certainly couldn't refuse such an offer to bring knowledge to this world's youth.
So then I'm going to look at the kids and say, do you want me to keep him? Because if not, I can get him his book and tell him to fuck the fuck off.
I think at this point you realize most of the kids fully fell asleep during his lecture and haven't woken up yet.
I support that. I like this guy. I hope he's not a pervert. But like, education's important.
Yeah.
Can I have a Ranth do a sense motive on him so that we can then confer if we trust this guy or not?
I don't think you want to rank rolling sense motive right now.
Is Sumi with them?
No, you are with
Or
No,
Amira.
you're with
Where else?
Amira.
I'm with Amira. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna not make any drastic decisions, and I will go home and talk to my wife about it.
I will say I think you're pretty confident he's not a pervert.
Okay, well then I'd ask Aranth for some good books, and
Yeah.
while we're out and about, see if any of them show up.
Certainly.
I also want to make. I mean, I just want to take care of my kids. I want to make sure they have all the things that they need. And I like the idea of having an adult that I can send money to. He can't go buy anything with it. He just.
You're going to use
does
this as
his
an
mail drop
excuse
to
to
him.
ask me to give you more money, aren't you?
I would never, ever, ever do that.
Mm-hmm. Well, all right then.
For the children, Jericho. For the children.
Fuck them kids.
No.
No. That's the. I spent a significant amount of time making sure that this is not what that was about. If he had been French, I'd have killed him anyway.
Oh. Alrighty. Well, then you have confirmed for the moment your kids are safe and sound, and potentially sort of as you continue to listen for rumors on the city level, begin to, at Arant's help, look for some different useful tomes that he would be interested in sharing with the children here. Amira and Sumi, the two of you make your way. It's very easy to find people who are connected to the War Master Council simply by proxy of the fact that they lead Led's armies. So pretty much any soldier would have some connection to them. If you're looking for, say, like actual in charge people, or at least like, I don't know, someone who's at least a clerk that may have a more constant interaction with the War Master Council, that would take a bit longer to find, but is certainly possible in a city of this scale.
Probably for the first search, like, kind of start on the periphery and, like, slowly move inwards.
Yeah. Do you think, in that case, you would, like, look for people who have directly interacted with members of the War Master Council or their associates, or, like,
Yeah,
Like
yeah, just
they're
like
coffee shop owners that would meet them. So I guess subordinates are just like people they would have run into.
I I'm thinking start since I'm remembering we have a lot of time. I'll start with the coffee shop folks,
Okay.
and then move to the subordinates as I feel like I'm running out of stuff.
Fantastic. Yeah. In that case, I think you and Sumi sort of finding your way through the city would end up sort of similarly to Mahari around the dead market, but in an area where it is more direct shops and buildings than just piles of festering corpses out on the street. And chatting with different people here and there that would lead you to these people of importance, or at least that would be connected to, would lead you to a weird little store that doesn't appear to have a logo or a name. It does have a sign out front, and it is very intricately carved wood to look like a muscled human back stitched together. And the information would have told you that this is a massage parlor that a great many members of the Twilight Castrum like to spend their coin at.
Okay.
The
Yeah, then
Twilight
it
Castrum
seems
being the headquarters of the War Master Council.
yeah, it seems reasonable to go in for a massage, and as I'm getting the massage, just as small talk. Oh, so who else comes by? Oh, wow, members of the War Master Council. That's crazy. Hey, do they ever like talk War Master business with you?
Yeah.
Like that's got to be interesting, right? And just kind of like go along that.
Yeah. As you and Sumi head into the store, the little entry area is almost entirely empty, aside from just like a blue satin cloth leading into another room. As you enter, a small bell will little tinkle, and an individual will push aside and step through the curtains, and a very large, muscle-bound Dromar will step out. Welcome to Jalder's Hands. What sort of work are we looking to get done today?
Oh, well, me and my friend over here, motioning to Sumi, because I assume Sumi's still here.
Yeah.
Okay. We
Well,
just nothing specific, nothing fancy. So she's a quick, so she kind of needs like standard quick massage stuff. And then I'm a vampire, so I still have most of my muscles in place. So I guess just a basic like massage for the both of us, full body.
I must apologize. Were you recommended this store, or did you just sort of find it and walk in?
I'm a bloodlord.
Uh,
So good I'm not there. I'd have made a scene.
We were. I apologize. Do we need an appointment?
No. If you were recommended, I believe you are potentially slightly misinformed of how we do things here.
Oh,
My services do not work the best for the quick. I can certainly apply my services to them, but they might be a bit rougher, as these are... My massages do not target the musculature of an individual, but are focused on the suppleness of one's skin.
Well, Sumi, what do you think? Do you want to try this alternative massage thing?
Is he like a cephalopod?
No,
Yeah.
No,
he's a half-orc.
He's a half orc.
He's a big, muscled half-orc.
Okay, so he's a little bit more Are there any? Sumi's going to turn to him and ask, "Are there any other services that you offer that would be restorative to a quick such as I?"
Are you looking for a happy ending? I don't think this is that kind of
No,
place.
I'm thinking more like a sauna room or a sea salt bath or something of that nature. There's
I have
lots of
a
spa things.
few bottles of alcohol and drugs that you can't otherwise buy in the city.
Get it, Sumi. Get it.
Sumi's going to turn to Amira and say, "Why don't you go ahead and take advantage of his unique services, and I'll just sit out here and relax."
As much as I do
Oh?
not wish to turn away business, I can certainly recommend you to some of the more standard massage parlors around the city. The one I apprenticed at does a wonderful job for quick. Just is not
Well,
my specialty.
Sumi, they did tell me, wink, 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 that this would be a really good place for me, wink, wink, wink.
Yes.
So,
This
sorry,
is a
did
great
it?
place for people looking to take care of themselves.
And
Well-
that's perfectly fine. Do you have a card or directions to the other massage parlor?
Certainly. It's about 2 streets that way.
Okay.
I set up shop close by. I want to steal their business.
Good idea. I totally understand.
It's worked
Why don't
wonders. They're
you-
nearly out of business.
Oh my god. I like this guy.
Why don't you
This place
stay
called-
and take advantage of his services, and I'll go 2 streets up and get my own massage.
That sounds good. Just
sounds
I'll send you a message when it's time to meet up.
Sounds perfect. So Sumi's gonna strike off on her own and go up the street and try to suss out the other massage parlor.
Alrighty.
Nothing bad ever happened when we split the
Nothing
party.
bad ever
You guys were
happened.
already
when
split
Sumi
before you
went
got
out
to
on
this
her own.
weird. To Jalder's Hands is what this place is called, apparently.
I get that
Yeah.
name in chat.
His name is Jalder.
Jalder.
With a V?
Jalder.
No
With
V.
a V.
Just Jalder. Please right this way, miss. By the time we are done with our session, you'll be looking better than you did when you were alive. I promise.
Oh, damn, this guy's confident.
It's the brand guarantee.
Amira does not believe this guy, but she's going along with it just so she can try to gather information
Yeah.
out of him.
Uh,
Yeah,
he will-
well, like how many masseuses are going to tell you some shit like that, right?
Like all of them.
Unfortunately, this guy can back it up.
Now I'm scared.
This guy's a weird one. I mean, if you cared, he would tell you his sort of story. Not that it's anything impressive, but he was a bookbinder out of Absalom. And, the one day just sort of had an idea when business was a bit low that, I could apply my bookbinding techniques to undead flesh. Didn't think there would be much competition, so I packed up my bags, came down, spent some time learning mortuary science, apprenticed at said massage parlor a couple streets ago, and ever since
If
developed
this
my
guy-
very own oils and potions. And I'm far richer than I was when I bound books, so something works.
this guy makes me look ugly, he's dead.
Yep.
As the massage begins and on goes, feel free to ask your questions to him.
Yeah, kind of like what I was thinking earlier is like trying to move forward slowly with it. First, ask him about, hey, do you have But that's kind of a big name city. Do you ever have any big name customers come in here? Any like celebrities or anything like that?
How big is your business?
Yeah, if you're a big business, I'm sure you get big name customers.
Well, to be perfectly honest with you, I have 6 other stores around the lead at this point that my apprentices have all run at this point. I kept increasing my rates, even to a point that I thought they were exorbitant, but people kept paying the amount, so, needed more work, trained more people that must meet the Jolder standard before they could open their own little store, and any other competition that has tried to copy my success has not lasted long.
Oh yeah, people are always trying to copy successful people, but
Yes.
they can never do it. They can never
Yes,
do it
and,
like us.
Well, those said big name customers were the ones to make sure that those other copycats did not stick around long.
Oh, so they're like influential big name customers.
But of course. I mean, have you
So-
seen anyone important? Their skin looking as fresh as the day before they died? That's all me.
I have. Oh my god, oh my
all me.
goodness. That's all you. That's incredible. Wow. No wonder Led has just so many beautiful people walking around. It's all you.
You are buttering
And
me up right now, but I'm okay with that.
No, maybe a little bit. Maybe a little bit.
Maybe a lot of it, but that's okay.
Yeah, and then Amir will go into so like those big name people when they come in here and you've got them like on the massage table like this, do they ever like talk to you about like big name business, like big name politics stuff they've got going on?
Oh, you're asking for gossip.
Yeah, maybe a little bit.
Or rumors and the secrets of the important people. You're asking me to give up the secrets of my trusted customers?
Yeah.
It's an
You don't
extra
have to
fee
give
on
me
your
their
final
names.
bill, but absolutely I will.
How much?
He will calculate it and tell you. I'm not going to actually charge you for
no.
information, but he will calculate it and tell you.
But as soon as he's like, yeah, I'll give you secrets if you pay me, Amira drops the flattery and she's like, yeah, how much? Come on, let's go.
Wonderful.
Let's
I'm
do
glad
it.
we've come to an agreement. Well, I don't have too much in the way of particulars, but, I have a number of people from the Twilight Castrum that come to me, and, I have some insider knowledge that regulations around smuggling in the last few months or so have been getting far tighter. And you know how legislation works. It takes years, decades for it to pass and things to actually get done. This has been multiple rounds of progress and squeezing done within months. So, be careful
Uno
while
momento.
you're here. Oh, yes.
I like
Sumi.
Sorry.
that sound.
Thank you. You know how it is. You seem to be new to lead. I would be very careful about getting on the wrong side of the law. More and more petty crimes are getting treason tacked onto them.
Oh.
So, the courts have been
Clamping down?
relatively empty recently as summary judgment is being carried out much more.
I see. Is it... Do you know if there's a reason behind that?
No.
Why they're clamping down so much?
No, I don't. Well, I mean, it may or may not be related, but, a few weeks ago, someone fell out of the pallet pinnacle. Just right from the top down to the ground, pancaked. Even I
Fell.
cannot help their skin.
Oh.
Yes, I happened to be in the crowd outside when it happened. I was there for the feast. It was a bit of a mess. And, the priest said it was a sacrifice for Argathua. The human would be the guest at the feast. did show up on the menu, though, so...
Well, pushing someone out of a tower is not the most horrible thing I've ever heard.
No, and the priests of the Pinnacle can do whatever they want, really.
Okay, well, that's good to know. Thank you.
Yes.
The massage. Oh, do I look good after he does the massage?
You do, yeah.
Okay.
I think this is probably the softest your skin has felt since you became a vampire.
Oh my
At the
god.
very least, since you left Samitu's wing.
He wasn't bullshitting.
No, and the price reflects that.
Yeah, no, that's. I mean,
I think you guys are probably just going to be
Amira will-
expense reporting to Lord Arkale for this.
Amira will thank him for grab the receipt so I can have it expensed. But yeah, Amira will, thank him for the massage, thank him for the information.
Yes, of course. Do be careful of Bloody Pike. He's been a lot more active recently, and would hate to lose another customer.
I will. Thank you. So, Bloody Pike is this, serial killer?
Oh, no. Pockmit Bloody Pike. He is a member of the council.
Ew.
He's sort of the enforcer, you could say, of their laws.
Understood. Yeah. What's he look like? Just so I know what to look out for.
Yeah.
Or what kind of creature?
Oh, that's easy. Grave Knight, like most of the members of the council.
Oh, yeah, that would make sense. Okay. Well, cool. This place is scary.
And he would fully describe Pockmit Bloody Pike to you, who looks like this.
Oh, gross.
Oh,
His hair needs help.
he's.
He is
See,
not
like,
nearly as cool as Vorwind.
but also he's not bad. Like, for an undead, he's not bad.
His skin only looks that good because he's come to Jalder before.
Yeah.
Vorwind still hasn't beat by a country mile.
Look, you can't go wrong with ice as an aesthetic.
Yeah, I mean, Vorwind is like the Lich King. This guy's like generic Death Knight.
Sumi, you, during that time, heading down the street, alone quick in lead is a dangerous proposition. But thankfully you're strong enough that nothing happens. You make your way over to it's a massage parlor that is very clearly downsized in recent years. The staff are still friendly enough, and you are certainly able to get a very nice massage out of the experience as well.
Fantastic.
Mhm.
Looking around at the kind of like the shops and the area as I walk down the street, are there any drinking establishments?
Here in the Dead Market and around the Dead Market, certainly. They wouldn't be the most common around here. You would find them elsewhere in the city more prominently, but there are a few.
Can Sumi wander into one after her massage?
Certainly. I will say by the time your massage is over, it's getting quite late.
Oh, never mind. Okay. I was just gonna listen to the local chatter.
Gotcha. I mean, you can do that as well just as you're walking.
Yeah. Just pay attention to what's being said around me.
Sounds good.
Do I learn anything interesting?
Not particularly. Some of the things Amira heard you also hear, sort of by proxy of the fact that you were aiding her primarily, but, conversations about, small-time crime leading to immediate execution when caught rather than being detained and put in front of a court. You do hear a couple conversations about the person who fell out of the Pallid Pinnacle, mostly because that's the most interesting thing that's happened there in like 4 years. So even though it happened like a month and a half ago, people still remember it and are still talking about it.
Sounds good.
But as the sun fully sets and darkness would descend over the city were it not for the myriad lights that keep it feeling as if it's day still for you all, just aside from the time, you guys all do end up returning to meet with one another and sort of determine what you would like to do from here as the day is coming to a close.
Ahari, looks at everybody. I hope you all had better luck than me.
Got a little bit. Not a whole lot, but we've got some feelers out.
Amira, why do you look different?
I had the most amazing fucking massage, my guy.
You look like a glazed donut. I want to lick your face.
Well, go ahead.
Mahari
Well,
Mahari will lean in and he'll sniff. Well, you still smell the same. You just look different.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
Not, I'm not smelling the glaze, Kashmi.
And she always tastes sweet to me.
oh.
Got it.
She still loves me.
Mahari
help.
just kind of looks over.
yeah,
What?
yeah, she does. Unfortunately, I don't think the mental health industry in Geb is super great.
No, it isn't. Sorry, Mahari, what
The
were you
only one-
saying?
The only one who's remotely sane in Geb is Geb himself.
And only because he was married to me and I kept him so tempered and sane.
Hey, you guys have
You're
been
welcome.
separated for 9,000 years, okay? Whoa.
Yeah, but he still has my name tattooed on his ass, so, like, whatever.
I will not believe that till I see it.
You won't ever see it.
Exactly, because Geb doesn't have an ass anymore. He's a ghost.
I don't know what you're talking about. Kashmir has an ass.
Well,
Really?
I'm gonna steer us in a different direction. Do you guys wish to share anything or do any other things before you head off to sleep for the night? Or are you sort of planning to hit the ground running again tomorrow and continue searching out knowledge?
Well,
I think we should tell
let's get into the planar palace before we start divulging information.
I think we should also tell the folks that if they want more Ghost Anatomy, they should like and subscribe.
Yes. So, well, we have like a little bit of information. I think Amira would like to talk. She doesn't want to talk to the enforcer guy. That seems like a great way to get her head cut off or to get staked or whatever. But these people that Mahari got recommended actually seem like a pretty decent option.
Yeah, Lara and Glimmerbanks.
Yeah.
Pie shop.
Pie shop.
Pie shop.
Who wants to go to the pie shop?
This
I
better
see
not-
some cherry
To go to the
pie.
pie shop, just so everybody is aware. Sumi loves pie.
What kind of pie?
Rhubarb.
All of the pies, but mostly Sumi loves cherry pie.
I'm sorry. Every time I hear cherry pie, I think Twin Peaks. But
This better not be the Sweeney Todd pie shop.
I mean, this is Geb. I'm pretty sure it might be.
I was gonna say that's pretty on brand.
It would be, yes.
Okay. Anyways, yeah. I don't know what anybody else thinks. I don't want to just push us towards that.
No. Mahari's way out of his depth in all this bullshit. He's used to fighting and killing, so he's just gonna go along with it. He's like, you know what, Amira, this is your element. I'll just follow your lead. Go for it. Also, the guy running me in the upper background of the ethereal plane's an idiot as well.
No, it's okay. I'll just like literally unleash you, get you off the leash, and be like sick, and then point you at somebody who needs killing.
I like this idea.
Well, is there anything else people would like to do before we head to sleep for the night?
No.
Nothing in the city of Lead, but once we're in the palace, that will save I made earlier, Jericho.
Mm-hmm.
Did Mahari as a character have any indication that he made it?
Nope. But I am
Okay.
gonna need another will save from you when you go to sleep, so...
Oh my god.
Uh-oh. It
No big
wasn't
deal.
Sumi who
Let's
looked
just
at
get
the-
my will save out of the way now.
Sure! Blind again, please.
I figured.
Very ominous.
Hmm.
Oh no. What does that mean?
Would you like to hero point your roll, Mahari?
Oh my.
Oh
Well,
no!
you get to
Don't do
keep
it.
higher. You get to keep higher. Remember, so.
Is that true, Jericho, on blind rerolls with hero points?
It is.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Maybe.
Well, then I...
Jericho, I'm gonna.
No recent recordings have been uploaded. No one can prove otherwise.
Oh my god.
You got
I
3
have a legal
rerolls.
document. Well, yeah, I know. I'm going to use one.
Okay, then use it.
Can I just do the normal right click and reroll using hero point for this?
Mhm.
Okay.
How interesting. Okay. Anything else people would like to do before heading to sleep?
No. As ominous as you've made all this, no.
Jericho, I do have a question.
Yes.
Just, like, how is Mahari unaware that his will is being messed with?
Because you don't know.
There's plenty of spells like that. They're like subtle spells and stuff.
Mhm.
It's like how you don't know somebody's charming you unless you crit succeed.
Like,
Yeah, but
I usually
spells don't have the secret trait.
If
How do you know there's a spell at work here, Mahari?
No, I'm not saying that as proof there's a spell at work. I'm saying that as in I don't think it's a spell.
Okay. So far, you have not recognized anything has happened. Nothing has happened.
Okay.
So normally I would make the rounds and say my goodnights and take care of my family, but have you seen my wife? So I will not be noticing that Mahari is having a hard time.
I need to go to this massage parlor more often if
Congratulations, Jericho.
it's gonna make Kashmi pay more attention to me.
I mean, you look like you're alive. It's kind of weird, but I kind of like it.
What can I say? Jalder's got magic hands.
Shoulder's got hands.
All right. Then everyone is free to go ahead and take their long rest for the night. As we do so, we are above table also going to take a quick break here to stand up, stretch, get some more water, get some more other drink, whatever it is you desire. And I will see you all in just a minute or two.
Okay.
Welcome back, everyone. As you all bed down to sleep for the night, Mahari,
Yes.
it is deep in your slumber that something occurs. Your eyes snap open with all of the certainty that something is wrong. As you take in your surroundings, you very quickly come to realize that you are not in the recreated Kalak manner that is what the appearance of Kashmi's planar palace looks like. You're not in your room there. You are laying down on a pool of shadow. As you turn your head, you even see it sort of sending out ripples slightly around it.
Okay.
There's a almost violet light sort of coming from some form of source off in the distance. It's hard to tell, but just sort of a very faint glow that shows you there is perhaps an edge to this place that you find yourself in currently.
All right. I rise from the shadow. And how far away would you say this supposed edge is? Or is it like one of those things where it's so far off in the distance that there's just no reasonable way to get to it?
With your eye for distance, sort of almost innately clocking, going into that mode of analyzing movement when it comes to combat, determining distance from enemies, to see how quickly you can get to them or how quickly they could get to you. You're actually very good at measuring distances at this point. This, you would say, you'd put it at probably 500 or so feet away.
All right, I start making my way towards it.
Sure. Go ahead and give me a survival check, if you would.
Sure.
Okay. As you make your way towards this light, it's relatively faint. And it's not easy to walk. Whatever surface you are walking on, it's like mud. Your feet sink into it. It requires more force to pull your feet out. It isn't until You are sinking down to your knees with each step that you are realizing that with every step you get closer to this light, you are sinking deeper underneath the surface. And at the rate you are walking, you will be fully underneath before you reach the light.
Uh, Jericho, in this, wherever this is, do I have all my gear on me? Or am I as I am when I sleep?
You are currently in a set of regular clothes that you would wear. Maybe not what you wear to sleep, but like when you're not wearing your armor or your gear, just like clothes you would wear walking around the house one day. None of your equipment with you currently.
Looking inward, I reach for my spark. Is that still present?
No.
Hmm. Well, I'm going to continue heading towards the light, fighting as hard as I can to stay above this mud.
Okay. Continue walking. Eventually, you reach a point where you are fully submerged up to the waist with every step. Your feet still finding purchase beneath the surface, allowing you to step forward as you continue to sink further and further. Rises up past the navel, up towards your chest, to the point that you're sort of up to your armpits in it. Are you like keeping your arms above the surface, or are you just walking normally, arms at your side, and they would have long been mostly submerged at this point?
Oh, above, like
Okay.
that.
You're keeping hands up in the air like you just don't care.
No, no, no. If so, as I, is it almost like the floor is lowering? Like, are my feet still hitting something solid, or is it raise one leg up, sink down,
You are
keep
finding purchase still with your feet. It's like, it's almost like walking into the ocean, where the water level remains the same, but the ground is getting lower. You started on top of the water, but in the first few steps, what you were walking on lowered, and the surface you thought you were walking on was like the surface of the ocean, getting higher.
Okay. And it's up to my armpits, so like right about here.
Mhm.
Once it reaches my shoulders, I'll start using my arms to swim, quote unquote, through it.
But you're keeping your
And
arms
then,
above it for now.
yes.
Okay. A thought comes to you at this point. Do you do this?
Repeat that.
Why do you do this?
Is this thought in reference to walking towards this light, or what I'm doing in the quote unquote real world?
Hmm.
You know, I should have asked this before I started walking forward, but Jericho, does this light look similar to my spark?
No.
Okay. Well, I'm walking towards the light because I want it. I do what I do in the real world because I want to. Because my pack is doing it, therefore I'm going to do it as well.
The moment you say you want it, the reason you're walking towards the light is that you want it, you find yourself on the surface, fully standing, no longer submerged. On this surface surrounding you, the floor shudders. It looks like ripples at first, but it begins to look more like the fluttering of eyelids as they very quickly peel open, and dozens of violet-tinged eyes stare directly at you.
Looks down at the floor at these many eyes, looks at them. How far away is the light now?
Maybe about 200 feet away.
Oh, I continue walking towards the light. Do the eyes follow me as I continue moving?
The eyes all shut as you take a step. They shut. The floor returns to its stillness. You continue walking. As you make your way forward, this glow as you eventually approach it. What is Mahari expecting to see in this glow?
The future.
The glow is just that. It's a glow. You don't see any source for it. It's just empty space.
Touch it.
Hmm?
I touch it.
You wake up. In the morning, back in your bed. It's a brand new day.
You got nightmared.
Nightmare was what Mahari crit succeeded against. This was something else.
Oh.
This was the first
Now-
will save Mahari made, which he failed.
Now I wonder who could be sending me nightmare. Does it have anything to do with what I sent earlier, Jericho?
Maybe. I don't know. Who could it be?
I think I know who it is. Or at least I have an idea.
Oh, you have fun with that thought. Everyone's awake now. It's a brand new day. What would we like to do?
Eat breakfast.
Breakfast sounds
Coffee.
great.
Eggs.
After
knuckle bones.
after breakfast, head out, find these rumor mongers Mahari learned about.
Sure.
Not give a single shit about how Mahari's doing.
Classic Amira.
This is how you can tell Amira had a good night.
Well, then I will ask you guys today, are we going to be sticking together? Are we going to split up again?
I think at this point, so especially Amira finding out about this executioner guy that just goes around and executes people, I think she probably wants us to start sticking together after learning about that.
Mahari will stick with Amira because, he wants to be pointed at something that he can kill. He's a simple Colo.
Well, what's our plan? What are we specifically seeking out?
Who are the two information brokers again? I'm sorry.
Glimmerbank's Pie Shop and Lara Esbach.
Right. I think we
She
really
will-
wanted to go to the pie shop. So
Yeah. Lara will find us if we don't find her.
Unless you're poor.
Unless we're poor, but apparently Mahari's, his setup is an indication that he's got some good, either a really wealthy patron or he's wealthy himself.
Yeah. Oh, all right. It's not typically difficult, since you guys were already sort of pointed in the direction of Glimmerbank's pies. You head back towards the dead market, which many of you found your way to yesterday anyways. It's a bit of a sort of dreary morning, clouds in the sky, maybe a little pattering of rain coming down. You have not seen a more, like, clashing building concept. Because all of the bones that have been used to make up this building have been decorated. Like, fully covered in what looks like frosting.
what? Sure, why not?
I'm getting some Hansel and Gretel vibes now.
Gee. I wonder where my inspiration came from for this. Take a fucking guess. I'm unoriginal.
All right. Amira, do you want me to go in first or you want to go in first?
You go in first. I don't want to be added to a cauldron.
or an oven.
Right. So as soon as Amira says that, Mahari turns his back and goes to open the door. You see his blade light up and start to frost over because that's where his spark is now.
Okay.
And he opens the door and enters.
Push open the door, and immediately a sort of warm air washes out over you. A few sort of grayish black feathers on the ground sort of sweep out onto the street as the surge of air enters the building. The smell of cooked meat enters your nostril alongside the smell of various other spices. It's actually quite delicious smelling. On a couple of different walls, you see a variety of what look to be very colorful confections in jars with little labels and price tags. There is, in the back of the store, behind the counter, in full view, what looks like a meat grinder, like what you'd use to fill sausage. Very clearly sized that you could stick a person in it.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Nice. Hell yeah.
And currently,
I'm sorry, Sumi. I think you're eating people.
I think Sumi's gonna stay outside out of this shop because she does not need to become sausage.
well, as you push the door open and see all this, you don't see anyone. But a voice comes from behind you guys. Oh, dearie me. Do I have customers this early in the morning? I'm so sorry. I left the door unlocked. Please, go on in. I'll follow right behind you.
Jericho, please tell me you have art of this figure.
Don't think I have it loaded into the server right now, unfortunately, but I'll tell you, it's worse
Ugh.
than you would expect. It is a small, plump, halfling ghoul. Perpetual smile on her face, sort of amber-colored eyes, hair tied up in a bun, full sort of frilly apron on.
All right, well, Mahari's going to go in. I mean, this is his element right here. He's a cook.
Amira will turn around and look and see if she can find the source of the voice.
Hello, down here.
Hi.
You see her fully, like, as she waves with one hand, she is dragging a body with her other hand.
Oh Lord.
That is, like,
Does
in
it
the rain.
Does it look tasty? I mean, I guess it's like looking at a bag of raw tomatoes or whatever.
It looks fresh. You actually see, actually, give me a medicine check.
I'm trained in medicine.
Medicine in the undead campaign?
I know. Sacrilege.
Open or blind?
Sure, open's fine.
And Sumi roll as well?
Sure.
I haven't spent it. Oh, I'll let Sumi take that.
Okay. Thankfully, it's not hard to notice. Amira, your attention is probably more, like, drawn towards the blood that this was very clearly come from this body as it was dragged across the street that is pooling and running as the rain falls. Sumi, you notice the massive caved in part of their skull that this blood is coming from.
Okay.
And the wound looks very fresh.
Might we inquire as to how you came by your friend there?
Oh, I found him walking down the street as I was out looking for ingredients. Mighty kind of him to volunteer, don't you think?
Is this
Volunteer?
very large?
Of course, volunteer. He showed up in front of me, therefore he was volunteering.
Okay, so this is a
fair
halfling
enough.
that we're talking to, right?
Yeah.
How big is the creature she's pulling?
More like 5'10".
Is it obvious whether she has a weapon on her that could have created the caved in?
You see the oversized meat tenderizer that is also dripping
Lord.
blood hanging from her waist. Are you gonna go in, or are you just gonna keep standing out here?
Oh,
Sorry, I
yes,
gotta get this in the
yes.
fridge.
Yes,
Excuse me.
let's get it in the
Sumi's
fridge.
gonna move out of her way.
Oh, look at you! You look so wonderful. Smell good too. You should come in.
She's not for sale.
I'm not looking for ingredients. I have fresh ones right here. This will last me. Your friend is just fine. Come in.
Yes.
She'll drag the body in.
Do you usually get your ingredients wild, as it were?
Fresh?
Of course. Sorry, I can't share the recipe, but all of you health inspectors are the same. All of my ingredients are caught fresh. Every time. No mistakes. Not in my last 4 decades of operating this place.
Is it... Okay, listen, I'm not a cop, and you know if I was a cop, I would have to tell you. But...
Is that how it works?
Pretty sure.
Yes, absolutely.
Well, the
how it
last
works.
one was a bad cop.
Do you know how the local authorities would react to you just picking ingredients up off the street like this?
I mean, they'd congratulate me for cleaning up the streets, and then I'd give them a discount on pie. You all want pie? I'm so sorry. I've got one cooking
Yes, we are
fresh
here for
right
pie.
now. I have it, the fresh tangu from yesterday. That's one of my favorites. Plucked every feather. Not a single one found its way in. I'll get a couple slices ready for you all.
Does tango
Heart-
taste like chicken?
No, actually. You'll be surprised.
Mahari perks up. Please tell me you have the Cajun corpse spice on it.
Cajun corpse spice.
She will drop the corpse, like stand up on her tippy toes and try and cup your head in in her hands, which really just looks like she's like asking for alms at this point with your height difference. But she's trying her
No,
best. You poor,
she's
poor
about to give
thing.
a grandma kiss or something.
Your taste buds don't know what they're missing.
Then
Can't
show
wait
me.
to show you a new world.
Oh dear.
At this point, she fully forgets about the corpse on the floor and starts hopping back to the back room.
Can Sumi inspect the corpse on the? Oh, it's definitely a
dead.
corpse.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
It's very
Is it
dead.
what-
You see like some brain matter leaking out onto the floor at
Oh,
this
Lord.
point.
Oh,
I
there's
can't
nothing I can do
recall.
for them.
Jericho, did you say what did you say what ancestry it was?
She is a halfling ghoul.
No,
No, the
corpse.
body.
Oh, this corpse, human.
Oh gosh.
Just a living human that may or may
Not
not have
so living.
volunteered.
Anymore.
So Mahari goes over to the corpse, grabs it by the back of the neck, and like picks it up, and like puppets its jaw with his claw, with his thumb claws. Like, I was in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Oh my god!
Yep. Yep.
Turn the head towards Sumi.
Sumi backs up.
Come on, Sumi, it's fine.
Uh-huh.
This halfling will come whirling out of the back room again with a massive tray of a very fluffy looking, perfectly browned crust pie that she will set on the counter and immediately begin cutting 4 pieces out of and putting onto plates with little forks as well.
Ooh, no thank you.
Oh, I immediately dropped the corpse.
You don't want to try it?
I have celiac disease. I can't have gluten. I'm sorry.
Not to worry. I wouldn't put anything so boring as gluten in this. You're fine.
I said hootin' wootin'. Hootin'.
I'm sorry. After my ear fell off, I just haven't been able to hear the same.
Amira will start digging into the pie in order to distract.
So will Mahari. As a matter of
this
fact,
is
he'll
a-
take Kashmi's piece of pie as well.
This is a good question, because she guards her recipe very jealously. But Amira, you do have super taster, if I recall properly.
Do!
The one time!
Yeah, you automatically attempt to identify the ingredients. Go ahead and give me a just give me a perception check, Amira.
Okay. No ice flash, not this time.
I am going to say you
I
don't
mean,
get
I guess
first
I
lead
could-
on this.
Oh yeah, shit.
I think that's
I think
reasonable.
I should have a. No, I don't have any other circ bonus.
Okay. Still a very good roll. This lady may guard her recipe religiously, but she has no idea that just by eating a piece, you know it perfectly now.
I'm
And,
gonna
that-
start up my own pie shop and
Notably,
steal her recipe.
Sumac?
No Cajun corpse spice in it. She seemed to be very on point with not being a fan of that.
So, Jericho,
Mhm.
Mahari does not possess super taster, but he's thoroughly enjoying the pie. What does it taste like to him? Obviously, it's Tengu, because she said it was.
Yeah. Surprisingly, Tengu taste, they're very gamey.
They're
Ah.
birds, that makes sense.
But this pie, I'm not a food critic. I'm not good at describing food. It is very rich. Notably doesn't really have any level of spiciness to it. It is it's kind of like eating a bowl of warm chicken noodle soup on a rainy day, where it's just that like,
Oh,
this is nice. This warms me up to eat, while similarly tasting delicious.
I swear I'm not a food critic, but boy, I could go into details with that.
I'm glad I can. Uh,
But
well, I mean, you were coming in. I figured it was for some pie, but I don't think I've seen you around before. What brings you all to Lead? Or more specifically, to my shop?
do we pull the Bloodlord card on her? Maybe. She's not the kind of person who would care that we're Bloodlords. I get that feeling.
She's the type of person who might think, quick Bloodlord. I bet I could upcharge for that.
Oh God.
Oh Lord.
maybe just reveal that you're a bloodlord and we're just your entourage.
Yeah,
No,
maybe
it's-
that might be a better way to go.
Okay, well, if that's what. Either way, I think Amira will start with. So, to be entirely honest and upfront with you, but pie was delicious, but we're not here just for the pies. We actually heard you're quite the informed woman with all the people who come here for your pies. And we were hoping to maybe get some of that information.
Well, come to the right place. I do keep what's left of my ears to the ground. Listen for opportunities to profit and the like. Mostly looking for foodstuffs, but have a variety of information I'll come across. Are you just looking for your normal gossip? Are you looking for anything more particular?
We're interested. So, you know how the Bloodlord of the city recently kind of.
Did it?
We're
He
a
did?
little bit interested. Oh, you. Did this not get to you guys yet? Wait, above table, has this not reached the city yet?
I mean, the War Master Council knew about it.
Oh, shit. Okay, well, that's okay. I think that we can actually use that to our advantage just by, like, the shock factor. And Amira will say, wait,
Were you there?
did the War Master Council not tell you?
That's not important right now. Sorry, I'll answer that in a minute. Were you there when he...
Yes.
Did he taste good?
We didn't get a chance, unfortunately.
Wasteful.
Yeah, they well, the problem is that his body was kind of turned into a horrible monstrosity that was attacking everybody. Not really any time to eat it properly.
A lot
That's
of
very
metal,
wasteful.
Mahari says.
It's a shame.
But so let me basically what we're wondering is have you heard anything with what's left of your ears about people who might have not only wanted the Bloodlord dead, but also had the ability and the genuine motivation to do it? Because obviously plenty of people want a Bloodlord dead. But
And resources.
Sure, I wanted him dead.
Yeah, but you wanted him dead so you could eat him.
Or make a pie.
And
Think
don't
more along the
s-
lines of people who want him dead so they can have his position.
oh. Ugh. Um. Hmm.
Can Sumi roll a sense motive to see if she's stalling because she
Yeah, go
doesn't
for it.
know, or if because she's being coy?
You go for it. Sumi, I think you think she's just genuinely held up on how wasteful it was that Lord Hakajut's body wasn't recovered to use it in a recipe.
I'll go ahead and do my
Yes,
own
please.
then, because I'm kind of picking up the same vibe.
Okay. Amira, you also think she's held up on that,
Oh,
but she
Oh my
is
goodness.
genuinely like trying to think as well.
Okay.
But it's
Then
you can very much like see it written on her face. She starts thinking, crosses someone off her list, and then immediately instead of resetting to like, okay, who's another suspect, resets to, but why'd they have to waste? Like, who would
Yeah,
be wasteful of his corpse?
yeah, really unfortunate that we couldn't get his corpse, but do you know somebody who would, be willing to waste his corpse and not eat it after killing him?
I mean, sure. You said he mutated, right?
Yes, he did. Do you know anybody who can do stuff like that?
That's what vital energy does to people, right?
Is it? Like, above table. Can that happen to undead?
Not as far as you're aware of.
Aranth, help! Oh, okay, I'll
Rance rolled a
be...
nat 1 recon knowledge. I don't think you want her help.
Did Sumi roll a recall knowledge to know if
I mean,
she knows anything about this?
There's not really a recall knowledge. It is truly, as far as you are aware, that's not how vital energy works. Vitality would destroy undead, which is
change it.
kind of how the ritual, like, you could see people construing the ritual killing the Bloodlords as a usage of vitality magic, but you didn't sense any directly. But as far as you're aware, vitality energy would not cause mutations in the dead.
Not as far as I know, but go ahead, continue.
With thoughts or the vital energy train?
Thoughts.
Thoughts. I mean, if we're talking who would benefit from his death, there's the council.
Yeah, that's kind of what we were thinking too, but we were wondering, all the people who come in to buy pies, your wonderful, delicious pies.
Yeah. Oh,
have any of them
thank
talked about things that the council might be moving to do? Like, trust us, we're looking at the council, but we need actual, things pointing to them.
I get it. No. Though I did hear, that the council was working with external agents, was the term thrown around.
And anything you know about those external agents?
They taste good.
Wait, you've cooked some of them?
You've eaten some of them.
The Tengu you fed us was an external agent.
Yeah.
Okay, but did he have things on him that we can take a look at? Like an ID, a wallet?
She gestures at the human corpse still on the ground as well. No, they all come like that.
Is he an external agent?
I assume so.
Okay. How can you tell it's an external agent?
Well, because he said he was a volunteer. I was told if anyone came
Volunteer
by
for
and
what?
said they were here to volunteer, then I should cook them.
Who
They were
told you
volunteering
that?
to be a part of the council member came by.
A council member told you that anybody saying that they were here to volunteer, you should Consider them fresh ingredients.
They're using this lady to dispose of loose ends.
Abs-
Holy
They're
shit.
absolutely using
Absolutely.
this lady to dispose of loose ends.
Okay,
Okay.
It's a very effective way of doing it too. I love this lady.
Consumi inspect. Oh, well, first of all, may I inspect your fresh ingredients over here for any identification or personal effects?
Sure. He shouldn't have any unless he's different from the other ones.
Okay, Consumi, take a look.
Yeah, give me a perception check.
Oh. While you were cooking them, did you see any tattoos or anything?
Consumi's gonna look for
No.
tattoos as well. Identifying marks.
Fuck.
Oh no, did I roll a 1?
No, I dropped
No,
something.
you rolled a nat 20.
Oh, okay.
No, I dropped something.
Oh.
I dropped my toothpicks.
Oh no.
I thought that was a nat 20 noise.
No, no. Taking a look over this body, there is a... You don't find any identification or anything like that. Nothing in his pocket. I'd say if there's one thing you notice, Sumi, like near his hands, his fingertips on his right hand are ever so slightly discolored and like dark. And smelling them, you can smell ink.
Consumi's gonna relay this to the rest of the team. Over the bond,
Okay.
and say it looks like this guy was involved in something involving ink, printing, something like that.
I'll also say one thing you do clock, Sumi. This guy doesn't really have any well-developed muscles or anything or the like that would make you believe he fights. You don't really see calluses on his hands or anything like that.
So some kind of scribe
Some kind of
scribing confidential
yeah,
documents.
perhaps.
Why don't we have any speak with dead?
No
Do,
one's got talking
are-
corpse. Shame.
And in the undead campaign.
Are there in the area, are there any or would we know if there's any like temples or anything like that where a scribe would work nearby?
So, Sumi, you gave me a good idea. A temple, we buy this corpse or promise to bring her another fresh corpse for ingredients, but we take this corpse to the temple. They cast talking corpse for us.
Ooh, good idea.
The Mahari perks up at this. You want to go to the Synetosis. That's the temple,
No.
correct, Jericho?
Synostosis is
just
one of the
Panop-
academies. The Pallid Pinnacle is the Temple of Ergathola.
Oh, okay. I was just about to say the Panopticon.
No.
Con.
The Panopticon, the Mortuarium, and the Synostosis are the three magic academies in this city that all sort
Okay.
of compete with one another.
Amira will turn around to this lovely old grandma, or whatever the fuck she is, and say, so if it's okay with you, we would actually like to buy these ingredients off of you. Otherwise, if you still, I don't want to deprive you of ingredients. I know you need to make your pies. Conceivably, could we take this for now, and then we get you some fresh ingredients very soon?
Give me a diplomacy check.
Yeah.
Can I aid this with cooking lore?
Sure.
Yes.
With cooking lore. I love that.
Mahari's
Hey,
gotten
I'm
use out
finding
of
out.
all his lore skills tonight.
I'll wait until he.
Nice.
Oh, okay, cool. I get
That's
Welcome to
plus
wonderful.
endgame. You're going to crit succeed on your.
Oh wait, no,
aid
that's
rolls.
legendary. I get
That
plus
is
4.
legendary. Okay.
Oh my god, it's a 44!
May I ask before I go to reroll?
This is a success.
Do I?
You're pushing for a crit success on asking Grammy.
Oh my fucking god! It's always like this with my hero points.
Look at Jericho.
It's what I
He's
deserve.
shaking his head.
Yeah, this is
He's
what you
It's
shaking
what I
his head.
deserve.
for re-rolling to request this lovely old lady to take her fresh ingredients from her.
We would pay her. I
I'm
would
aware.
gladly fork over some gold.
She will sort of sit there for a moment, hands on her hips, sort of tap her foot as she's thinking. Sure.
Okay. Do you want the money, or do you want me to? Do you want us to go get some ingredients for you?
It's fine. It's been long enough. I'm getting rusty in my skills. And she'll pull the meat tenderizer off her belt and start wiping the blood off of it.
I have no idea what that means, but I'm gonna give her gold and grab this body and start heading towards
Ooh.
the temple.
She eats it.
What? God!
Gold?
Amira genuinely hates the undead. Why do they have to be weird? Why can't they just be normal?
Okay, let's define normal
You know
in
that
terms
applies
of
to
the
you
undead.
as well, right, Amira?
Yeah, no. The thing is that Amira tries her hardest to just act like a normal fucking person. Like somebody from Absalom or Andoran or anywhere else. Like, obviously,
Aldor.
yeah, she drinks blood, she eats people, but she's not a fucking weirdo who eats gold.
Amira, I would
Yes?
say in the grand scheme of things, you've done more weird shit than this old grandma halfling ghoul eating a piece of gold.
What have I done that's, like, super weirdo?
Anywho, that could go on forever.
Oh, that's true. You know
Mahari,
what?
could
Never
you
mind.
grab this guy and bring him with us? And thank you so much for your time.
Mahari finishes up his third piece of pie and politely folds his napkin and puts his fork on on his plate.
Well, do you want to buy another one to go?
I do.
Amira will buy a pie, and she's
By all
gonna
means.
like mark this place down and come back for more pies and come back for corpse disposal.
Yeah, she will absolutely sell you guys like 2 more pies on your way out.
And
Now,
maybe invest in the fucking business.
Now, Jericho, this was
These
a
are the
savory
businesses
pie
we
we ate.
support. I'm sorry, what,
Jericho,
Mahari?
this was a savory pie,
Yes,
correct?
these are her specialty
Does she-
meat pies.
Does she sell a
Does
sweet
she
pie?
does she sell sweet pies at all?
She sells sweets, she sells confections, but the only pies she sells are meat pies. Made
All right,
from
I'm getting a
people.
pie,
Can
and
I
I'm getting a half dozen confections.
can
Fantastic.
I peruse the confections wall as
Yeah.
well and get some confections?
Yeah, I'm not sure you'd like them, Sumi.
Oh, you know what? Just to have in my pocket, just in case.
Sure.
A little assortment 6-pack.
Yeah.
You know,
Okay.
hey Jericho.
Yeah?
Aside from Geb, Why are all the low-ranking NPCs more interesting than the high-ranking ones?
It probably has to do with the fact that I care less about them, so I'm willing to just go weird with them.
It's also that the high-ranking NPCs are Paizo NPCs,
That's
and the
fair.
low-ranking NPCs
Or
are
Jericho
Jericho
NPCs.
Yeah.
Sumi, do you know what Fun Dip is?
Yes.
Awesome. Imagine
Thank
that,
you.
but the dip is powdered bones. That's the kind of thing that
Okay.
gets sold here.
I'll take,
There's
I'll take.
like ring pops of congealed blood, things like that.
Yep. You know,
Does
when
she-
working with a party of undead, sweets of this sort is not a bad thing to have.
Jericho, please tell me she has sour femur jawbreakers.
No, are you kidding me?
Aw.
She has pickled eyes. Come on.
Old eyes, yep,
Yeah.
that tracks.
They're
that
like
tracks.
warheads. She's made them as sour as inhumanly possible.
Yeah. All right. Once Mahari gets all of his delicious goodies to go, he puts them in his extra dimensional safety space.
Fantastic.
Picks up the corpse by the back of the neck again. Goes to do his little mocking
I was
jaw
gonna say, are we gonna
voice.
weaken at Bernie's this corpse, or are we just gonna drag it through the city?
He's gonna toss him over his shoulder.
Fireman carry, fantastic.
All right,
Okay.
off we go.
Yeah. As you guys make your way over towards the Pallid Pinnacle, not nearly as large or as grand as the Cathedral of Epiphenomena back in Mekatar, but still a relatively large structure. Far more like a tower than other structures. It kind of reminds you of like a wizard's tower for the most part. The space around it is mostly sort of fields that are actually remarkably green. Unlike the surroundings of the city, the direct surroundings of the tower are like living greenery. And sorry, tower isn't quite the right word to describe this place. It's like how the Cathedral of the Epiphenomena is a ziggurat, but this is a circular ziggurat instead of a square one. So it's like,
Oh, okay.
it's almost like a tiered cake is what it looks like.
Exactly what I was picturing in my mind.
Jericho, from my prior recall knowledge about
Mhm.
lead, is one of the daughters heading the Pallid Pinnacle?
No, the high priest of the Pallid Pinnacle is someone by the name of Pasabnit.
Pasabna.
Can Sumi, so kind of looking at the landscape around, can Sumi tell what kind of plants are what all this greenery is?
It's just grass. Like just living
it's
grass
grass.
is growing. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah,
okay.
unlike the
It's
blighted
a
landscape
lawn.
outside, it's grass.
Okay, very good.
As you guys head up, on top of that grass are numerous long tables. Today is not one of the feast days, so they're all sort of currently empty, but they're set up for when the major services occur. The front doors are open of the cathedral, and leading in the very first room is a feast hall. Several sort of haphazardly arranged tables, very deeply stained with blood. The floors, like, you can see the streaks of what were filth and gore that, like, the physical remains have been mopped up and gotten rid of, but this place has seen a lot of use for sure. And immediately inside this temple, it is an odor of decay and rot that permeates everywhere.
Sumi's gonna look around and be like, "Boy, they really need to hire a different cleaning crew up in here."
Mahari turns to Sumi. Oh, Sumi, this is clean. This is
Then
what a
there's-
clean temple looks like.
Then their standards are slipping.
Oh, don't worry. Once you attend a feast with me, you'll understand.
Oh dear.
Off to the sides of the feast hall are more doors that sort of lead into the actual sanctuary of the temple, within which sort of multiple pews heading towards a central stand with a lectern on it. The ceiling of this room is covered in a beautifully detailed mural of course, Ergathua wielding her scythe, depicted in such a way as if she's going to strike down at anyone who is in this hall, with a crowd of both the living and the dead bowed in supplication to her. There are a few people in the pews, sort of praying quietly to themselves. The lectern is currently empty. However, you do see sort of off to the side near the door someone in a armor. What you would recognize like the tabard of Ergathua over it, a temple guard.
Please tell me this is a skeleton that leaves burning footprints as it walks.
You don't actually see any flesh or bone. They're fully armored.
All right, Mahari will walk over to the armored figure, get its attention.
See, they've got a great sword that they're kind of leaning on the pommel of, as its point is embedded in the marble floor.
Are any of the priests available today?
Do you have an appointment?
No, unfortunately.
No.
We're bloodlords.
Fortunately.
We're bloodlords. Here on the authority of the Ghost King himself. We don't
Are
need
you
an
now?
appointment. Yes, we are.
Fools must still be. I can't think of
Can
the
I
name.
see your
The
manager?
Jericho brain fart moment.
Oh.
Rules must be observed still.
Can I see your manager?
Oh God!
Oh Lord.
Can I see your manager?
She will just sort of reach down to her belt very slowly, grab just an extra wooden holy symbol of Ergathua, and hand it to you.
Oh,
You
Are-
may share your
are you-
request with the divine.
no. I mean, like, one of the priests.
Do you have an
okay.
appointment?
Oh good Lord.
Hold on. I think I might actually have something for this. I think I have some, like, I can just fucking do it. I can
Yeah,
just
what you
go
got?
through.
Party crasher?
That was, hold on. If we hadn't already told this guy that we don't have an appointment, actually Mahari told her that we don't have an appointment, but Amira hasn't. Okay. Feel free to like make this more difficult because something was already said. Can I just lie and be like, yes, yeah, the stupid dog forgot we have an appointment. So come on.
I love
like
that
how
the-
she's-
look through all my abilities. Wait, I can just lie.
Yeah.
I like how she's calling the quasi-divine being a stupid dog.
No.
Give me
Yeah.
blind
Yes.
deception
Yes, you are
check.
stupid. Blind. Is lying really blind?
Yes.
Consumi
It
aid?
is.
Kirko, Consumi aid?
Sure. How are you aiding?
With a I don't know. With a society check.
Well, I'm not necessarily asking what check are you making because it would be deception. I'm asking what are you doing to aid.
Um,
Same goes for you, Kashmi.
just saying.
Sorry, I was muted.
Oh no.
Go ahead.
I definitely am like fucking dogs. Like, can't take them anywhere. Like, and then just completely backing up Amira with the confidence of a man.
Yep. Sumi too. She's just gonna step kind of around Mahari and be like, "Ah, he forgets everything all the time. We can't trust him with anything," and that's how she's gonna help.
Mahari's gonna remember this and he's gonna pay you all back in triplicate.
Okay, so
See,
I'm
for the briefest of moments, I was like, Amira should apologize to Mahari over the bond, but no, she's not going to do that. May I hero point this?
No.
No.
Just trying to check something real quick.
Checking that perception DC.
No. To check where. Ew, what is that? What is your reactive falsehood bonus coming from?
Where the... It's, Oh, shit. I misunderstood what that does.
No, I'm like, I can't even genuinely. Ah, reaction.
As for where it comes from, I know I like rechecked this recently.
I think it comes from one of your feeds.
Yeah,
But
like
it's not a
it
feed
definitely
that's called
does.
reactive falsehood.
Yeah, which is like I
Always
really
so
wish.
fun, right? Like, where the hell did
Is
this
it
come from? Oh, it's from your play to the crowd feed. Okay.
Oh.
Which gives you a. It does
Wait.
allow you to lie without the secret trait if you are doing so in front of a crowd.
Is there a crowd here in the temple?
Not really. Like, there's a couple people praying, but no one really paying attention. However, you may use your reactive falsehood reaction if you would like to here.
Okay.
Which would re-roll it with the +2 status bonus now.
Okay.
Okay, that is definitely better.
Yay.
The guard sort of is leaning on their pommel. Very well. Head through the stairs over there. The priest is upstairs, likely in one of the rooms. Perhaps the library.
Right.
This this woman does not give a flying fuck about her job or us.
I think most of you could tell at this point, this person is not mindless, but something about their mental state is not normal.
Can I do the like check for enchantment perception thing?
Yeah.
You know, yeah, just like sense motive, specifically focusing on, is this lady under enchantment?
I'd say better than perception, actually. Give me a recall knowledge real quick.
Okay.
And we'll effectively be treating this as like an investigate roll.
Okay.
Interesting. It's very interesting, Amira. You are perhaps the most likely to feel this sort of thing because the relics that you have been gathering for such a long time, the jewelry, the core of them comes from Aeon stones. You recognize sort of a similar sense of an Aeon stone coming from this individual in front of you, one that is active. However, you know Aeon stones normally, if they're not jewelry like yours, which were specifically crafted by a djinn, they normally float around your head.
Mm-hmm.
There's no Aeon stone floating around this person's head.
Okay.
You can tell one is present and active.
And that, sorry, I got interrupted. And that was causing the weird mental state?
Maybe. Kind of your best
Maybe.
guess.
Okay.
Because you don't really sense any other active magical effects that are easily identifiable.
Okay, that's fine. Well, I mean, we can go see this priest now, so that's...
Yeah. Absolutely. You guys sort of in the prayer hall itself, heading towards the center of this tower, is a large circular staircase that you take up and directly leads you into a sort of beautiful library. Just rows of scrolls and tomes on beautifully carved shelves to match the curvature of the tower's wall. You don't see anyone there currently aside from like another temple guard. Passing through another door, you find your way into a weird room. Like there's a couple straw mats on the floor that are covered in filth and rotting gore.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little weird. There's another door. You just kind of move on. And you find yourself in actually something that looks much more like a lounge. Elegant furniture, very, very like plush cushioned chairs and a sofa. Multiple finely wrought tapestries on the walls of Ergathuan worshippers in various states of supplication. And a figure currently sitting on one of the chairs, watching the door as you guys open and enter. A maybe about 7 foot tall, spotted bald head, the elongated peaked ears of a ghast, very long fingernails, wearing a full ornate robe with shoulder pads that go like an extra foot out on each side from his shoulders and are covered in spikes that go up. Bare feet, sitting on the chair, looking at you all. Good day. Please have a seat.
Mahari
Mira will
enters,
have a seat.
still with the corpse. Sits down. Still kind of, his hackles are ruffled from the stupid dog doesn't know what he's doing. He's an idiot comment.
Oh,
To what do I owe your excellencies the pleasure?
We have need of clerical services. We have a corpse here that is extremely pertinent to an investigation that we're undertaking, and we need to communicate with it. Unfortunately, none of our number are able to do so by ourselves.
I see. A difficult conundrum indeed. Certainly you have come to the right place, I suppose, for this. I can certainly perform this rite for you and proffer the ability to ask questions and receive answers of this corpse. It can be done. May I ask you all a favor in return for this boon?
What sort of favor would you ask?
I am uncertain as of now, but one I can promise would not go against your morals or principles or be too difficult for you.
Amira will look to everybody else, see what they think.
Mahari's admiring the office.
Yeah, beautiful tapestries.
Sumi as well is looking around a bit awestruck.
Oh no, he's not awestruck. He's just being an ass.
Sumi's a bit awestruck.
If everybody's all struck, then Amira will just say, certainly.
Your grace knows no bounds. Please lay the corpse out, and I will begin.
Does he gesture towards like a table or just the floor?
He gestures towards like the coffee table.
Okay. Take the corpse off of my back, lay it out on the table.
He'll get a new one imported anyways.
Has the corpse been dripping blood the entire time we've been walking here with like a little trail of blood dots behind us?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Catch me sensing your bad attitude, Mahari will, as you put the corpse down, say, dog.
You just say the word dog.
Is it good dog?
I'm gonna put laxatives in all their food later.
Good thing Kashmi doesn't eat.
Yes, she does.
It's just juice box laxative.
Alrighty.
Yep.
Well, as you guys lay the corpse out and prepare for this priest who still hasn't told you his name to cast this spell, that is where we're going to call it for the night. And I'm going to give you guys, as a group, a little bit of homework to think on the questions you would like to ask of this corpse.
How many do we get, Jericho, from Talking Corpse?
Well, that's kind of the fun part of Talking Corpse. It doesn't actually have a number of questions you can ask. Oh, sorry, it is 3 questions. I'm stupid. I couldn't read the first damn line of the spell.
Okay.
And is a duration of 10 minutes as the spell lasts, but you can ask 3 questions posed to it.
Jericho, would you say we are a high enough level to know the particulars of the Talking Corpse spell ourselves, like how it works?
Absolutely. It is only 4th rank, so I'll put it in chat there. You guys ask 3 questions. It can speak, so it would be able to answer. Probably hasn't had the spell cast on it in the last week, so it should work. The most important thing is depending on how it rolls against the caster's DC, may be able to lie, may be able to give false information, may be very cryptic about the answers. And this is kind of why I'd like you guys, as much as possible, please to sort of come up with the questions in advance and, in the general chat, so I can take a look at them and at least be thinking in the general direction of what you guys are thinking you would like to ask, so that
Okay.
I am prepared a little bit.
All right, I'll start a thread for the questions in.
Fully was not prepared for you guys to realize necessarily that these
Sorry.
were corpses to be disposed of and think of talking corpses. No, don't be sorry. I love this. I just wasn't expecting it. I'm like, huh. I didn't actually really think about like which individual
Thank you.
person would know what.
Okay, I need to get going immediately, so I'm gonna do that.
Same.
Have
I
a
love you
great night,
guys.
everybody.
Good game.
Thank you guys. See you
See you
next
tomorrow.
week.
Bye.